Alright, today is day 8. I'm working on the RV. It is 105 inside the RV. I've got all the roof paneling off, all the wall paneling off. There are some places where the wood is still there, which I believe it's where it where the wood got wet and it separated and it's really hard to get off, so I'll be picking that off later. So there we go, all the way back. All paneling is off. Cleaned up a little bit, still have more cleaning to do. Back here, as I was taking the paneling down, the insulation just kept on falling out. But I don't think I'm going to have to replace much of any of the roof areas. I do know I'm going to have to replace back here. The whole back, let me find it here. The whole back is rotted out. So I'll have to replace all that wood back there, and there's actually a piece of wood that goes right over the crack for the molding in the back to screw into. So let's take a look. In the back of the RV, it was 109 earlier. It's 104 now. Maybe because I got this fan back here. The only thing that's still left in here that I have not taken out is the hot water tank. We've changed our plans around quite a bit. Our master bed's still going to go back here. We're going to put a regular, I might call it residential, queen size bed back here. Over in this area here, we're going to put 2 bunks, be about 5.5, 6 foot long, for our youngest kids. Over here where the water tank is, we're looking at putting a residential fridge. I think it's a Samsung something. Actually it's not a very deep fridge, so it'll fit through the door. With its doors off, it'll fit through the door. We're going to get a residential propane stovetop, and this it's like a convection oven, but they say it's better, and so we'll put it underneath there. I just found a place that does has siding for this thing, so all the holes that I want to fill and replace, I can do that. I'll call them tomorrow and see what their prices are. Over this wheel well, we're going to have our pantry. We'll have our kitchen sink here, and along in here we'll have countertops. We're still going to put the 2 sofas, one on each side. And the top storage was 12 inches deep, and I'd like to make it 15 to 18 inches deep. Doing that, I'll have to relocate these beams here all the way down, which is no biggie. Oh, and over here, we're still not sure how big it's going to be. We're going to put a shower. I'm going to have a compost toilet in this area over here someplace. I cut one of the vent stacks down. I'll be plugging it up on the inside, on top later on. We're not going to have anything here, so there's no need to do it. So and I'm not sure, there's 2 tanks. We're not going to need a black tank anymore. I've got my gray tank's on this side and my black tank is on this side, and I've got a stack for each side. but I'm going to combine them together, so I don't know if I need one stack or one stack for each tank, or just one stack. I don't know, that one probably won't be in the way too much. I just may leave that one there and just relocate this one over here so it's in a better place. Well, that's about it. So the siding company that I found has the same design, but I think it's aluminum, so we'll have to see if they have fiberglass. But you know, we're not going to have a fridge there, so I can plug that up. I don't want the vent there. The water tank, all those 3 holes on, you know, they'll need to be plugged up. And we're not going to be using these 2 from their, you know, their access from the outside. We're not going to be using them either. And those vents are going to be relocated. Actually, I'm going to buy a new furnace. That I'll just cut a hole, so I won't need those anymore either. So I need all these places patched up. The only place on the floor that I need to fix is right here. How about the shaky? It's pretty soft there. So that's another project that'll come down later. I won't need that vent tube anymore. I'm just going to run ducting along the back and right in the joint. I'm seriously considering running all my 120 down in the corner on the floor and all my 12 volts up top along that corner. Let's see. I think the first thing I'm going to start doing is, after I get this area cleaned up, I got to get that fixed before it rains. So that's first project. Well, thanks for watching. I'm going to call it a day. Yeah, I have to clean that still though, so I'll do that after the sun goes down. It gets a little cooler.